Hello and welcome to Techopia Live. Thank you for joining us here on this beautiful, slightly gloomy Wednesday, but it is warmer than it was the Monday or so before. Thank you so very much for joining us today. If you're here, you're in the right place because once again, as we usually do, we have phenomenal tech entrepreneurs here to showcase and tell you what's happening within our ecosystem. And of course, as our companies here locally are making an impact on a global perspective. Now today, I'm very excited because I'm sitting next to a wonderful lady, really just fresh off the win from the West Ottawa Board of Trade's annual awards, and winning the Tech Award is InGenius. Thank you so much for joining us today. Dale, such a pleasure in having you here. And I'm so happy that we have the opportunity to showcase you a little bit. Now, with me here as well, from Stratford Managers, but also here today on behalf of the Canada North Business Association, we have Amanda Gordon. Thank you very much for joining me, Amanda. Amanda is my co-host today, so we have a ton of questions for you, Dale, so get ready.
All right.
And our goal is today, and I think Amanda will agree with me, is to firstly showcase you a little bit. I mean, it's great that you got the award and of course being recognized for that, but it's our job to also kind of introduce you more and more to the ecosystem. So I'll let Amanda kickstart things off and I'll let you take it from there.
Thank you. So congratulations on your award.
Thank you
very
much.
Very exciting.
Thanks, Amanda.
I'd love for you to give me an update on what InGenius is up to these days and kind of a
Wonderful.
little bit of history, but bring us up to where you are today.
Fantastic. So InGenius is a software company. We provide software for a complex but critical technology niche.
Mm-hmm.
We tie existing phone systems into the most popular CRM, so Salesforce.com, Microsoft Dynamics, and ServiceNow. And these are big enterprise phone systems. Why is this important? It's vastly important for customers who want to make their call centers more efficient and improve their customer service. Mm-hmm. And we've been at this, we've been focused entirely, it's also called CTI, Computer Telephony Integration. And we've been focused entirely on this since 2010, approximately. And we've got 250 customers in 30 countries around the world, including some big names like LinkedIn, The Gap, Expedia, Bank of New York Mellon. Great customers, and we're thrilled.
Awesome. So right here in Canada North, how many employees today?
Today, I think we're at 58 employees, and we're growing. We're
Okay.
recruiting right now for senior front-end software developers. Anybody out there wants to come work for us,
At the
please
plug-in.
do.
Should be wearing the shirt, we're hiring.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's what we're up to.
Good.
There you go.
Now, Dale, that's so wonderful to hear, and I'm going to quickly ask this question while I hear that one of your clients are LinkedIn. So now I'm fascinated to know how you are helping a client like LinkedIn to track their performance through your platform.
Absolutely. LinkedIn have one corporate measure, one KPI that they're really focused on, and it's called time to touch. So when a customer, and especially a business customer, calls into LinkedIn, they're measuring exactly how long it takes for their sales staff or support staff to get back to them. With our software, I mentioned that we tie phone systems into Salesforce.com. So when the phone rings, automatically the CRM, Salesforce.com, will open up to the record of the person who's calling. So when the agent answers that call, they already know who's calling. They're already prepared for the call. And as they're talking to the customer, they're taking notes automatically that get stored inside Salesforce automatically. So their calls are logged automatically. So not only does the customer who's calling in feel good because they don't have to repeat a bunch of information, the agent already knows what it's about. And as well, the agents love it because they don't have reams of administrative stuff to do after the call. It kind of all happens while they're on the call. Management loves it because of the logging that we do, they know exactly when the call came in and exactly how long the agent spent talking to them, and they're measuring all their KPIs that way. Yeah, it's good.
That sounds like a fascinating platform. Now I want to know, it sounds like it's such a unique platform now. I know that there's obviously some other software in the market, but maybe you can tell us how are you different from the other players?
Absolutely, and this is what companies like Expedia love about our software, first of all, it's extremely easy to get up and running. It takes us 1 hour to install this software remotely over a GoToMeeting. So there's no big professional services contract, there's no long-term project. They need it, they get it right away. But even more importantly, and we're very different from all our competitors, we built this software, this is actually our second generation software. After we had experience doing this for a number of customers, we realized a few things. Every large customer has unique requirements. It's not all one size fits all. So when we re-architected this product and launched it actually back in 2012, we built it from the ground up so that the software could be configured and adapted to the unique workflows of the customer's call center, but without changing the underlying software product. That means they get software maintenance, software assurance. As Salesforce or Microsoft change their platforms, they know that we change along with it. However, their unique needs are always met. And it's a special, we call this workflow integration. We tie into the customer's workflows. And not only does it make the customer happy, it makes our solution very sticky, and it even makes the CRM and the phone system very sticky.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Good.
She's like, sign up right now. And I was like, I'm in. I'm in. I'll pass it over to Amanda a little bit because once again, my host here today, co-host is Amanda Gordon from the Canada North Business Association, representing them, and they help support this. And we're here today at KRP Properties, which once again is just so much more than just space, and really support the ecosystem here and companies here as well. And so I'll let Amanda take over, and we'll find a little bit more about how you fit in here on the west end of Ottawa.
Sure. So my interest is always in the HR side, and I'd love to hear from you how the industry has changed since InGenius first started. I actually remember recruiting against you guys about 20 years ago. So I'd love to hear how it's changed and how InGenius has changed with it.
Wonderful. Sure, I'll give you a little bit of the history. We actually started, our team started, many, many moons ago, 25 years ago, if you can believe it. And we started as a professional services company because we had some unique skills. We knew how to develop quality software. We knew a lot about multi-vendor computer networking, and we knew a lot about telecom because of our backgrounds. And so if you remember way back then, we had this great company, Nortel, here, and we decided, how can we bootstrap ourselves as a company? We became a professional services company, essentially recruiting consultants for Nortel and people like Nortel. So at one point we had about 50 people at Nortel doing everything from Unix system administration to code optimization on high-speed switches. But that changed over the years. A few things happened. The downfall of Nortel. At that point we tried to get into government consulting, but it really wasn't in our blood. The high-tech industry was in our blood. So we sold off the recruiting arm of our company probably about 10 years ago now, something like that, as we started, and we had started before that developing our own software products. And in that evolution, we got to know the folks at Salesforce.com very well and saw what their customers needed and what help they needed. And we actually, because of our experience in computer telephony integration, we actually helped Salesforce develop their second generation of API, application programming interface, and decided to bet the farm on that point. At that point, that was in December 2011, and at Dreamforce, their annual conference in September 2012, Salesforce launched their new API. We launched our new second generation product based on that, knocked all our competitors on their ears, and took off from that point, started growing like crazy.
Awesome. So a big shift.
Big shift. We are a pure software company now, and we sell our software our business model is software as a service.
Yeah.
And that's great because it's the same as the CRM company, so it's familiar to all our customers.
What I like is that the bubble burst, and a lot of companies had to shift, and you certainly
yes,
did it
we
very
always
successfully.
survive. We manage fiscally conservatively. We have always been profitable. We continue to be profitable, and when you're profitable, you get to decide how to manage your business, how to treat your staff and your people, and most importantly, how to make the right decisions for your customers.
Yeah, good.
Amazing. Now I want to work there. I want to buy. I'm in. Like Amanda's like, let's go. Dale Gantos, thank you so much for joining us today. CEO of InGenius, congratulations on being awarded the Region Award as well. That is just, I mean, that's a small little recognition from our side to just say, hey, we love you, you're great, you're doing amazing things, but really it's clear that you've done so much already, and it makes us so super proud to be able to know that you're right here in our neck of the woods and right here on the west end of Ottawa, and I'm sure, and that's why the Canada North Business Association is so proud to have companies like you in this facility as well. So for those of you that's watching this today, thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go check out InGenius as well. Go also on the Canada North Canada North Business Association's website to go check out what's happening. They have all kinds of stuff happening in the summer as well, all kinds of events taking place on a consistent basis. Thank you so much to my co-host. Thank you so much for joining me, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me, Dale. And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.